Welcome back. And moving on to our last segment for today, as we mentioned, talking about the U.S. presidential elections. Over the phone, we have Ambassador Gamal Bayoumy, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Good morning, Mr. Ambassador.
Good morning.
So first of all, I would like you to tell me, how do you see so far the U.S. presidential elections?
I think it was a fair election. The problem it was that we couldn't predict who will win the battle. And up till the last moment, we didn't know exactly. It seemed that the American people were 50-50 divided between the two candidates. Now we have a winner. And as a friendly country to United States, we are ready to deal with any president the American people would choose. So it is a fair game, and it's a sort of a lesson to all of us how to win and how to be a good loser also. As of Egypt, I am quite confident that we can continue very good relations with the United States as it is going on since decades, since Eisenhower, Gamal Abdel Nasser, and Kennedy with Gamal Abdel Nasser, Carter with Sadat, and so on. So let us hope that the new president will be in good knowledge about the situation in our area, so we can deal with him fairly. And we are waiting to see how he is coming to talk to us, the way he is going to tackle our problems in the Middle East. We have a lot of problems now, whether in the East Mediterranean, in Syria, in Libya, in Iraq, in Yemen. So our area really is facing a lot of questions and problems. And of course, the United States is a big country enough to be important to solve and to deal with any international problem.
Mr. Ambassador, talking about the American files, definitely the new U.S. president will face many challenging files. So what are the top priorities that is going to be for the newly elected president?
I think we wait that he come to a little bit of reason. President Trump, he was closer, as he knows us better, but he was a sort of unpredictable politician. You don't know exactly where he will go, what he is going to say. This is not good enough for stable relations between countries. He was a sort of a little bit aggressive against even his main partners and alliances. I'm talking here about his relations with Europe. He imposed fines against the exports from Europe, from China. His challenge with China was really out of control, even against Japan. So he also took decisions which were not fine according to the international trade organizations. And we expect that the new president would solve all these discrepancies, because really it affects the international trade, and even it affects Egypt's exports to the United States from of many commodities such as aluminum, because he imposed extra duties against aluminum, and we have exported aluminum, things like that. We think that the new president, or we hope that the new president, will abide to the international law and the international trade laws in his relations with others.
I think also the file of U.S.-China conflict will be affected by this, whoever will win the race, actually. If I'm talking about Joe Biden or Trump, definitely this file will be taken from different perspective.
Absolutely, because really, if I am American citizen, I realize immediately that this policy of President Trump has a double effect. He imposed more duties against exports to United States, and the World Trade Organization allows his opponents to do the same. So Europe started to impose extra duties against American exports. China did the same. So it has no meaning. And the trend of President Trump was a sort of a very protective policy against the free trade. He was not a man of free trade at all. And this, of course, would suit the big companies of the United States, but it doesn't suit the whole American interest, of course. So let us wait and see. Maybe the new president will realize the danger of imposing such policies.
Right. Just allow me to move on to a quick break, then we'll be back to continue talking with our guest, Ambassador Gamal Bayoumy. Welcome back. To continue discussing the latest developments regarding the U.S. presidential elections with our guest over the phone, Ambassador Mr. Gamal Bayoumy. Still, Mr. Ambassador, we are talking about the elections, and we have talked about the important files that will face and the challenges that will face the newly elected president. But also, I believe that COVID-19 will be the top challenge for both of them, because each one of them actually has his own way of managing the COVID-19.
Yes, I think President Trump was a little bit looking to the problem very lightly, and he was challenging the rules which we are also, all of us were abiding to. And we hope more serious look to the disease and more serious treatment for the disease. Because it's not normal that a country highly developed like the United States is the most infected country in the world. This is not normal, and we hope that they take the matter seriously, especially the presidency. It was not taken seriously, and the president himself was a little bit affected. So we need a sort of seriousness concerning how to deal with the matter. And also the cooperation between the United States and the whole world. We need it, because this is a disease which is all of us, it is not a joke here or there, and any country which is separate from the disease is affecting other countries of course because of the travel movement and the direct contact between people here and there. And we are all affected in economy. Most of the economies, especially the American, the Russian, the Chinese, and Europe, will be growing in a diminishing rate. This is not good for all of us, although we are satisfied that the Egyptian economy will continue growing positively. But this is not enough because our main trade partners are highly affected by the disease, and we need them to be in a better situation.
Right. Ambassador Gamal Bayoumy, former Assistant Foreign Minister, thank you very much for joining us. And with this, we come to the end of our breakfast show for today. Thank you all for joining us. Remember, join us again tomorrow, same time, with our colleagues for more on the breakfast show. Till then, thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for more coming up on Nile TV International.